Hello, Izumi Nation.
Hi.
Before and After presents a movie that we are quite divided on. Actually, I didn't even think I was going to see this in theaters, but
It's about me.
yes, it is a. Hi, Rex. This is Rex the T-Rex, who is a plushie I've had since the original Jurassic Park came out. Actually,
He's
before
legal
then.
drinking age.
Yeah, he's legal drinking age. And we have been, here comes Jurassic World, the fourth Jurassic Park movie after the franchise disappeared for several years.
And that's a shame.
It is a shame. At least
Unfortunately, I don't share that opinion. What? Yeah, I don't share that opinion.
How, Carolyn, how could you not be excited for Jurassic Park? It's.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen the original Jurassic Park?
No.
You know, okay. We really should give the original a chance.
No.
The second and third one, that's fine. But the original, it's a pretty good movie. It's got good characters. It's got some great action, and the effects are astounding. I mean, they're still astounding. These are effects that when people saw a picture of Steven Spielberg with a dead Triceratops from the movie, they were like, "How dare he hunt Triceratopses?" Because people are dumb. And that's really what I wanted. No. So yeah, right now, as we are speaking, Jurassic World has the highest opening weekend of a movie of all time. Yeah, international biggest opening ever. Do we have thoughts going in? For me,
I'm excited.
Rex is excited. I'm actually excited. I think it's going to be dumb. I don't think it's going to be as thought-provoking or character-driven as the original. I think it's just going to be hilarious and fun. And Andy Dwyer with, this time with dinosaurs.
And I'm gonna go in and be very angry that there are no feathers anywhere on dinosaurs.
You are
Raptors without feathers are not raptors.
You are free to have that opinion.
And they're too big. Too big.
I know they're too big, but they're awesome! Please don't eat me. You don't eat me either. No. Well, if anything, Rex and I are going to have a really good time. And the weirder part is that you were the one who suggested we go see this movie.
Mostly because it was requested of us.
I think this will be fun. You see, the problem that every movie for the rest of the summer is going to have is that it came out after Mad Max Fury Road, which
Unlike Avengers, everything's going to come out after Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Avengers, for me, was entertaining, but it didn't set the bar very high, whereas Mad Max Fury Road is already my movie of the year, so, why am I still even seeing movies? Because I like movies, that's why. But
Nick, this is the Ant-Man's what I'm excited for. You're excited for the stupid dinosaur movie. I'm excited for the tiny little man.
I didn't even know when the stupid dinosaur movie was opening. It's just that everyone and their brother told me that they already saw it, and I was like, oh, oops.
It's okay, we missed the stupid dinosaur movie last year, so...
Yeah, but that was a stupid, ruining things that I really treasure dinosaur movie, so I'm not...
It doesn't ruin it till you watch it.
I was about to say, I guess yeah, that's true. I hate that phrase. Why did I say that? I should scold myself. For those who don't know, I have not watched the fourth Transformers movie, and I still haven't. I never will. Maybe I shouldn't say I never will, but the circumstances that would allow me to watch it are not circumstances that I think anyone would be willing to provide, i.e., that I wouldn't have to pay for it. that there would be a grief counselor immediately.
Long story short, if you would like to sponsor the before and after for Transformers: Age of Extinction,
oh god,
buy us a copy. That's the only way.
If you
buy us a copy and also a week's worth of therapy to go with it.
Yeah, if for some reason you really want that to happen, you have to either buy me a copy or, at the very least, I don't know, send me money to go to Family Video, but that's...
Also send us alcohol. To get through it.
Or rare Gundams. I do take payment in rare Gundams. No,
I take payment in PVC.
If anyone actually sends us toys, to review Transformers for, that would be the weirdest.
I'm looking for the Cheryl Nendoroid. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, we'll see you guys. Hopefully this will be a good movie.
Bum-ba-da-dun-dun-dun. Before and after. Jurassic World. A good day to dinosaur. Get it? It's a bad pun.
It's a really bad pun. So, this is the longest we've ever waited to do it. The after part of before and after.
I got sick immediately after leaving the theater.
Thankfully not from the movie. Mostly, I hope.
I hope not.
I hope not. So
possible.
Yes.
Probably the screaming kid.
We had, before we get started on our review of the movie itself, we had we had the best seats for location, but then this family came in, they had this screaming child who just would not stop screaming for the entire movie. So that was super lame. That aside, let's talk about Jurassic World. I went in with really low expectations.
It's a C minus for me.
Yeah, I think I'd go a little bit higher than you, so probably for me like a B minus. B minus, C plus. I thought that this was I went in with low expectations, so I wasn't expecting much, and I got pretty much what I wanted. I got a dumb dinosaur movie, that happened to feature Chris Pratt.
I would have given it a failing record had the Raptors not been quite so cute.
The Raptors were great. They kind of stole the movie, really.
They were very flat, but they were super cute.
The CG for the Raptors, especially that first scene with them, was not that great. But they looked better than Ultron, so there's
That's not hard to do.
I know, but you know what? I'm still kind of disappointed by Ultron, whereas this movie delivered exactly what I thought I would get.
You know what definitely looked better than Ultron in this movie?
What?
The too realistic dead great white shark.
Oh.
That thing made me very uncomfortable.
I think that was supposed to be like a reference to like it's not really a spoiler because it's in the trailer when they feed the giant water dinosaur a shark, but it's like, oh, that's...
can you not keep spreading the shark hate? Sharks are cute.
Kind of endangered, guys. That was kind of crappy. But, alright. Aside from that, I don't know. I thought this was kind of a harmless, fun movie. It was really dumb. It was actually kind of dumber than I thought it would be.
I'm gonna say harmless if you think super not treating women okay is harmless.
Okay, there was that problem too. I'm going to give you that one because...
And also harmless if you think that amount of blood and violence and swearing is okay in a movie rated PG.
PG-13.
PG-13. Wow, Mad Max was rated R and didn't have any swear words.
I would say the swearing bothered me more because the thing is, like, the first Jurassic Park was actually gorier than this one. And I was in kindergarten when that came out, and everyone in my class had seen that movie. Literally everyone. I'm serious. The original was actually gorier than this one.
This is why kids in our generation are messed up.
This is why I'd say that's why we're pretty chill about things. I mean, it's I don't know. Like I said, I thought the plot was dumb.
Sorry.
Going back to... Can we go to the positives, though? Okay, when I said it was, some things were not, for the most part, or I guess here's one negative. And you pointed out, you were dead on. The movie was really predictable plot-wise. There wasn't really too much. I mean, okay, for those of you who don't know, quick summary. So, for some reason, the park has opened up again. Why do they keep
dead people?
Why do they keep opening the dinosaur park? But I guess they've been keeping it going pretty smoothly for a few years.
Maybe they did this behind their back. Like, we're not gonna open the park. My fingers are totally crossed, dude.
And so, but they want to keep getting new people coming in, so they need a new attraction. So
the Indominus Rex.
She
had a brother. She ate it.
They come up with the dumbest thing ever to genetically engineer a new dinosaur. Which, I mean, to their credit, during that scene, they do explain why the dinosaurs in the movie aren't scientifically accurate, and I thought that was really funny. But
we want it to look like the picture books from when kids were young.
Exactly. Like
instead of, genetic truth.
Like, I thought that was really funny, though, and kind of clever. Honestly, a lot of what I will give them credit for, like their atmosphere that they came up with for the movie, you know what it reminded me of? The whole time I was thinking, wow, everyone who wrote this watched Blackfish like a month before, and they were trying to remember that movie really well. Like, man, SeaWorld sucks. I got that vibe from the whole movie. Like, I don't know. I was kind of amused by that. But with how predictable so many parts of the movie were, and I mean,
for the record, I was sitting there in the theater going, and Nick was sitting right next to me, obviously, and at certain scenes, I'm just like, and then he goes, and he was like,
that it happened.
Then he went rawr. And by he, I mean she, because the Indominus Rex is female.
To their credit, the Indominus Rex design was actually kind of cool. I enjoyed the big scary monster dinosaur.
Yeah, if you could see it as well as you could see 2014 Godzilla. Granted, I got looks at the toys, so I know what she's supposed to look like.
Yeah, I think they set her up better than 2014 Godzilla in that she was a constant character and presence in the movie, even when she wasn't on screen.
I would have liked to see her full face in daylight.
I'll give you that. That would have been neat. But I did think they made her pretty scary. What I will say was the big surprise for me was Chris Pratt. This movie has some really funny scenes, but guess what? Chris Pratt isn't the joke guy. Chris Pratt's actually the serious lead in this movie.
Which is very welcome.
Yeah, he's a really good actor. Like, I'm blown away by how good an actor he is. Because he's the character he plays is kind of your manly man. He's really the only guy who has his crap together in this movie.
Manly.
Well, you know what I mean. He loves his dinos,
He's the smartest person in the movie.
And no one loves raptors as much as this guy loves raptors. Oh, wow.
Actually, no, I know someone who loves raptors more.
I don't know. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I do. She's pretty rad.
But I really liked, I really did enjoy Chris Pratt's performance. I thought he was very good in this. And honestly, I think he was the only character who stood out. Because like you said, we had the one female character who wasn't that memorable. In fact, she was kind of lame. What was that trope you were talking about? There's that annoying...
I've been noticing in this weird trope of, let's play an anti-female here going on. She has no emotional attachment to anything, and the things she takes care of aren't alive and don't have feelings because we don't want her to come off as too feminine.
Yeah, and she was the one, like, main female character. You have the two kids and their mom is...
The other lady got, like, fridged.
Yeah, and then there's another woman who gets horribly killed by pterodactyls.
And that scene took too long.
Yeah, it lingers on it for, like, ever.
2 minutes.
And, like, all the other dinosaur deaths, mostly toward fat guys,
as per usual,
were really quick. Like, it's just like, but there's this one lady who they just come up with the most needlessly overcomplicated way to kill her.
Like, do you guys really hate babysitters that much?
Yeah, like, holy crap. This is the most anti-babysitter. This movie hates SeaWorld and babysitters.
And secretaries. She was a secretary.
Okay, right. I was hoping you'd get a bigger laugh out of the SeaWorld. Oh, well. Anyway.
I haven't watched Blackfish.
It's good. It's
I'll
really
pass.
good.
I already know.
This, let's see, some other... But, like, okay, you got two kids.
You got dinosaurs.
You got some great... You do get some great dinosaurs.
You have some terrible interactive exhibits.
Yeah, you have some really lame interactive exhibits, but you do
Like,
get...
for instance, let's dig a fossil out and not put it in an enclosed space.
It did kind of remind me of a real, like, children's museum thing, though. I've seen crap like that.
But they didn't put it in an enclosed space, so everyone should have been walking on dirt.
Meh. I liked,
I'm a sourpuss about some things.
I think you're a little too sour
I have
about
been to
that.
more zoos than you have.
It reminded me of that job interview I had at Sea Life. Whatever. Anyway, it was... The plot was if you're going in looking for something with a really deep plot or a really interesting message, you're probably going to be disappointed. If you go in thinking, what I need right now is a silly movie where Chris Pratt rides motorcycles and fights dinosaurs, and there's a fantastic raptor named Blue, then you're going to the right movie. Because it's really... Blue is super adorable, by the way. She is the raptor who steals the screen. The only character... Because, like I said, the other characters are kind of hit and miss, except for Chris Pratt and Blue. Like, they're great. I would love to see more of them, honestly. But...
One thing I will say is that the original opening narrative device for this story doesn't work.
Which one?
The parents send their kid off to SeaWorld for a day.
Right. Yeah,
this is where you find out the dad is a jerk.
Well, they telegraph from the first act. You have these two kids, and they get sent...
These kids don't get along super well, and this older boy doesn't understand emotions yet because he's a teenager, and the dad is a jerk.
Well, they're trying to telegraph, like, it was really dumb, because later in the movie, they try to make it like...
It's a Jurassic Park for a new generation.
Well, no. I'm talking about just the kids. Focusing on that. It's stupid, because in the first scenes where you see the dad, they telegraph what later they're like, oh, it's supposed to be a big reveal. Their parents are getting divorced. Well, no crap. That's why the parents sent their two kids away.
For a week.
To
Dinosaur Island.
To Dinosaur Island while they did
where
their
they're 30-foot tall carnivores.
Again, why did they reopen this park? I'll tell you the other...
Also, why was their water one not a plesiosaur?
Oh.
Dude, I would have rather seen a plesiosaur.
Yeah. I do like plesiosaurs. I think I did get a kick out of the speaking of Jurassic Park for a new generation, I did get a kick out of the one operator guy, the dorky operator guy that you get to see in like...
You mean they're Newt?
Yeah, they're basically, yeah, it's Newt from Pacific Rim. It's straight up
Except for
Newt.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, except with dinosaur, which honestly fine by me. He's got dinosaurs on his desk. He's wearing a Jurassic Park, not Jurassic World, a Jurassic Park t-shirt. And they're like, isn't that in bad taste? And it's so meta because he's like, yeah,
it cost $150.
The first one was so legit. And I'm like, it really was.
Still no feathers, though.
What was the... And then there were a couple of really funny scenes. Again, Chris Pratt didn't end up being the funny guy, which is welcome, but there were some really funny scenes, especially...
Yeah, when that guy died.
Oh.
And that other guy died. And the children were almost killed. 7 times.
I was going to talk about
the margarita guy.
How this movie makes fun of action tropes. Like, every one of you have seen this movie where the guy and the girl are running from something scary, and the guy gets ahead and he reaches his arm out to grab the girl and pulls her ahead with him, and then that's the end of the shot. And in this movie, they set up for that, and then the girl runs right past Chris Pratt. And I thought that made me laugh pretty hard. And then again, they made fun of the dumb action movie tropes when dorky technician guy tries to kiss dorky technician girl, and she's like, I have a boyfriend. And it's just this awkward moment of, oh, whoops.
They also make fun of hot wiring a car when the child is the one who does it.
That was kind of funny. There's no way that a 20-year-old Jeep, even if you know how to fix a car, there's no way you could get
Freaking tire inflation.
you could get a
The
20-year-old
tubes
Jeep
would be
like that.
rotted out, and the tires would need to be inflated.
Especially if it's a
How
Jeep.
did they do that?
Especially if it's a Jeep that has like foliage growing on it. I mean,
And gasoline? I know you did, Rex.
there's none. Again, you're probably not going to be surprised by it. You're probably not going to, this isn't going to make you rethink movies. It's nowhere near as good as Mad Max, which unfortunately for every other movie this summer,
Is what it's going to be compared to.
yeah, that was the best movie so far. But if you need a good time, if you just need like a good,
If you need an excuse to go sit down in air conditioning, and also to want to, like, question why a movie isn't in widescreen.
yeah, I don't know if the movie itself was like that or if we were just at a crappy theater. The theater in Janesville, for those who don't know, is awful.
We were almost watching that thing in full screen.
Yeah, it was like
I didn't notice till I pointed it out.
I am 90% certain that they chopped up, that we were losing like part of the frame. I really am, because like it was really weird. No, but really, if you need a good laugh, if you need a movie that's just fun, it's just kind of a getaway summer dumb movie thing, it's probably worth your time. It's a very fun movie. It's not a bad movie at all. It's not a great movie. I don't know that it deserves to be the highest grossing opening weekend movie of all time, but people like dinosaurs, and, there are way worse movies that could have held that title, so I'm just going to be thankful that it was
Anything starring Adam Sandler.
yeah, see, at least it's a movie with, again, shockingly good actor Chris Pratt. Like, I'm still blown away that he wasn't the funny guy in this. Like, he was
I'm
just
kind of thankful.
No, I am too, but it's so good to know that he's that talented. You know what I mean? Like, remember how a year ago around this,
He's the funny fat guy.
yeah, just before Guardians of the Galaxy came out, he was that goofy fat guy from Parks and Rec, and then
And the week after that opened, they're like, "It's not fair. Hollywood keeps having sex idols." Like, he wasn't that before that movie.
it's like, yeah, he was not a sex symbol until Guardians. You guys, he just
Where he proceeded to eat a lot of food after the one shirtless scene.
you blame him.
No,
Uh,
I'd eat donuts after that.
But yeah, you guys, I think, yeah, we'd be lying if we said that this was bad. It's fun.
And remember, kids, if you need to run away from deadly 50-foot-tall carnivores, always take a stop to go change your freaking shoes from high heels to tennis shoes.
Don't wear why would you have a job at a dinosaur park and wear high heels, like, ever? Like, I guess that was supposed to show how out of touch she was with the work, but
Also, genetic modification is bad. Okay, end of story. That's basically...
maybe we shouldn't combine the, okay, like, if we were
Those are the two morals of the story. Bring tennis shoes. Genetic modification is bad, okay?
I will say, trying not to go too far into spoiler territory, there's something really satisfying about the fact that to create a new dinosaur, they combined the two most popular dinosaurs from the first movie, and then end up having those same two most popular dinosaurs take down the new one. That was lots of fun.
Everyone knows what those are already
I-
because they've probably already seen it because it's the highest grossing movie in all
It's
time.
true. Well, if you guys want to know how we felt, it was fun. There are way worse movies there could have been, and that fight at the end was really super fun.
You
It-
get to see
it-
chick dinosaur cat fights.
Yeah, you get to see so many lady dinosaurs having a throwdown. It's not like for what it lacked in human ladies, you have lady dinosaurs just beating the crap out of each other, which is not consolation, but it's still fun. It's a really God. The ending of this movie is awesome. Like
The ending of the movie was better than watching most of the movie.
the ending of the movie was one of
The
the
third act was the only thing to be there for.
the third act is great. Like it honestly.
As soon as the pterodactyls are out.
The third act is absolutely insane because
Then
there's
again, I'm a Pink Ranger fan, so
but really like the third act is so much fun because you have pterodactyls flying around and you have Chris Pratt. By the way, for me, Chris Pratt riding the motorcycle in tandem with the raptors, I still laughed in the theater. I still thought that was hilarious. So, I mean, that happens. You have this ridiculous fight with Indominus Rex, which brings in other dinosaurs, and it's just insane. It's super fun. If nothing else, go to see it just for how insane and fun the ending is.
I liked it. There were dinosaurs. Also, it made my people look good for once. Yeah. Keep on sparking in the free world.
Thanks, Rex.